This segment is sponsored by New Perspective Financial Solutions. If you're a federal employee gearing up for retirement, what do you need to know? Well, here to answer that for us is Tavon Jackson. Tavon is the founder of New Perspective Financial Solutions, a DC-based firm that focuses on preparing people for a successful retirement. Welcome back, Tavon.
Thanks for having me.
We was talking about an ideal age, right? Okay. Is there an ideal age to retire from the federal government?
So there's a few. So it's either 57, 60, or 62. Those are the most popular ages.
Okay.
So if you retire at 57, you got to be mindful that you have to have 30 years of service, but your pension is a lot smaller. So what they do is they take your high 3 years times your years of service times 1%. But if you retire before 57, then there's a good chance you might not be able to keep your health insurance. Ooh. And you may not even get a pension, so you got to really speak with the financial advisor about that.
Okay.
Also, 60 is a popular age, but the most popular is 62.
Okay.
Because one, you'll get your full pension, you'll get a 10% bonus on your pension, and then you'll have more time to accumulate more money into the TSP, which for the FERS is most of their income in retirement is coming from the TSP.
Okay. Is there a specific day that a lot of federal government employees retire on? And what is that day, if there is one?
Yeah, so it's a specific day and it's also a specific month.
Okay.
So the specific day is you always want to retire at the end of a month because your pension's not payable until the next month. So if you retired June 1st, you're not eligible for your pension until July 1st. But if you retire at June 30th, then you're really only waiting a day in order to be eligible for your pension.
Okay.
And then also the end of the year is best to retire. So probably December 31st, because you get your annual and your sick leave as a lump sum. You get all of that as a big lump sum. So if you think about it, if you're retiring and you're making $150,000, you don't want that lump sum throughout the year because now your income is high, which means you're in a high tax bracket. So right now, OPM is so backed up because they still do everything by hand. So if you retire December 31st, you won't get that lump sum payout until the next year. And that next year, guess what? You're retired, so you're not making as much money as you did the previous year. So therefore, you're in a low tax bracket and you can actually keep more of that lump sum.
Okay. All right. What happens if you retire with less than $500,000 in your portfolio?
Yeah, so there's no magic number. So many people come in and say, oh, my colleague has $1 million, they got $2 million, I need to keep working. Everybody's plan is different. So what we do is we kind of work backwards. We figure out how much do you need to live off of each month. Let's say it's $5,000 a month. Well, we know we're going to get 3 from Social Security, and then when we do the high 3 years of service, 101.1%, you're going to get a pension. And if your pension and Social Security covers all of your expenses, then guess what? You're okay. If your expenses are $10,000 a month and you're only getting $5,000 coming in, then now you need to work with an advisor to show you how to live off that TSP to make it cover that gap. And the biggest mistake you can make is pinching off your money and hoping that it lasts forever, because then you're dependent on the market to be able to retire, and we don't want to, we don't want to depend on that, especially around the election time.
Yeah, and around that phase of life too. So with regards to retirement, what are those TSP withdrawal options that you want to be aware of? And also, how are they taxed?
Yeah, so a few options. So what you could do is you can do what's called an installment. And that means that you tell the TSP that you want to take out a certain dollar amount each month. So if you have $200,000, you can take out $5,000 every month.
Okay.
But the problem with that is that eventually you will run out of money. You could also do what's called a single life annuity. And what that is that you're giving your $500 to $1 million to MetLife, who's the company that manages it, and they're giving you a check in return for the rest of your life. The problem is that if you get one check and you pass away, your family gets nothing. MetLife keeps all your money, and then you're in a bad situation.
Okay.
So what we recommend is you rolling your money over into an IRA, talking with us so that we can show you the pros and cons of every investment, and then we can put together a strategy for you so that your money will last you throughout your whole life.
Okay, that's the most important part. You know all the ins and outs of this.
Exactly.
So you can give people so much help. Thank you, Tavon. For you at home, if you would like to learn more about preparing for your retirement, New Perspective Financial Solutions has a great offer. Tavon wants to help protect and continue to grow your money while also helping you create a reliable income stream. So right now, for the first 5 callers with a portfolio of $500,000 or greater, they're offering a complimentary portfolio X-ray and retirement income plan just for you. This will allow the team at New Perspective Financial Solutions to sit down with you personally or schedule a call to make sure you are on the right track for a successful retirement. The number to call is 240-335-8366. Again, it's 240-335-8366.